Technology, it's all around us. Who doesn't love a good video game? If you're like us here at TeenView, you definitely do. So today we'll be exploring the world of E3. We'll also have a fashion segment from Kendra, and she'll explain what cosplay is. And we'll look at what's hot on the web. So TeenView TV starts now.
Come on, let's see what TeenView is doing.
Welcome to TeenView TV. I'm your host, Jessica Rain. Well, as you can see, we have a TechZone filled episode just for you. Now, we've been getting a lot of your feedback on topics and ideas that you want us to discuss right here on TeenView TV. And continue to send them in. We love hearing what you guys have to say. Facebook us, tweet us, or connect with us at www.teenviewmagazine.com. Now, a special edition of What's Hot on the Web.
What's up, TVM world? I'm Malcolm Eugene, and this is What's Hot on the Web. Welcome to What's Hot on the Web, where we take a look at videos from all corners of the internet. Now, you guys may remember me from an earlier episode in a segment called The Dirty Napkin, where my hands kind of looked like I had been quote-unquote punching concrete. Well, I've read your emails and responses on our website, teenviewmagazine.com, and I am glad to announce that today I came prepared. Epic recovery, right? Now let's take a look at someone who didn't have much luck in recovering. Wow, no cones were harmed in the making of this video. But unfortunately for the individual on the moped, no field medic or health spell could help restore the pride lost after leaving the dealership with the keys to a moped. Our next video is pretty much a summary of everything FPS, or first-person shooter for those who aren't gamers, by those guys over there at Smosh.
Shoot the bad guy! Keep shooting the bad guys! Okay!
Can we do anything other than just shoot bad guys?
Nope.
Wow, that video was pretty spot on. For more videos from Smosh, please visit their YouTube channel at youtube.com/Smosh. Our last video is what happens when WWE announcer Jim Ross meets Mario Kart.
Can that human being be from this planet? How many? Does he have no conscience? Does he have no heart? Do you have no soul?
Wow, I'm not gonna lie. If someone were to cut me off on the highway, I would give them the Luigi death glare too.
In God's name, can that human being be from this planet?
Well, that concludes what's hot on the web. For more videos, blogs, and reviews, please visit us at teenviewmagazine.com. Hashtag TeenView TV if you want to chat with me during the show. My name's Malcolm Eugene. Until next time.
I'm studying game design and animation. I've always been really interested in that kind of storytelling asset. I want to make art with people. The entire collaborative work is just fantastic. The fact that you can actually be involved in it and play as it gives a completely different feeling to any kind of narrative than you would from a book or a movie. I was really impressed by what was here. I never expected it to be in Wichita, Kansas of all places. It was like a big city in a little building.
Red Robin Royalty members get one free burger during the month of their birthday. So even if you don't know what month it is, you have a 1 in 12 chance of getting a free burger. Join today at redrobin.com.
Red Robin. Yum.
Welcome everyone, I'm Blake Moore and this is TechZone. For our very first TechZone segment, we're filming at Battle Station Gaming, one of the best places to play all the hottest and latest games right here in Wichita. I'm here with my panel. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name is Malcolm Eugene.
Danny Wise. Carson Daniels. I'm Joe Roberts.
Today we're talking about E3. And for those people at home who don't know what E3 is, let's explain to them what it is.
So E3 is the Electronic Entertainment Expo. It's a giant 4-day-long gaming extravaganza out at the LA Convention Center for fans and for games media.
So what were your guys' favorite games that were shown in E3?
Well, I want to say for me, it was probably the Halo Master Chief's collection for the Xbox One.
I'd have to go with Sunset Overdrive for the Xbox One.
Probably something that's not really that popular, Splatoon from the Wii U and Nintendo. I really like that.
For me, I'd probably say the cross-platform Assassin's Creed Unity.
What do you guys think about Microsoft's press conference?
I thought it was great.
No.
Already I can tell.
It focused way too much on Halo and Master Chief. It was
what else does Microsoft have?
I know that's what they are. I just think that the only thing that I really liked about Microsoft's thing was Sunset Overdrive, and then after that, everything else it was Master Chief, Halo, and
that's their biggest thing, right?
And Call of Duty. And I was just like, I'm tired of these two games dominating E3 and video game type things.
Aren't both of those games in the same genre anyways?
Yeah, pretty much FPS shooters.
Essentially, yes, but I liked Microsoft's conference. I liked the fact that it was video games the entire time. I liked that most of the games that you saw just looked either A, fun to play, or B, just beautiful. But, I mean, yeah, you can say they spent a lot of time on Halo, but that's their bread and butter. Call of Duty, that you're going to see at least one conference spend a lot of time on that, just because that's a big money-making part of E3. That's one of the biggest video games that comes out every year that everybody and their grandma has to go buy. So I mean, yeah, you can say they kind of, and their grandmas are into it now.
Forza is another game that I've never played. But every time I see a Forza trailer, I always want to go play it because they do so well at marketing Forza. They do so well at marketing racing games.
Yeah, I mean it was 90 minutes of just all they did was games, game after game after game. We had Forza, yeah, we had Halo and Call of Duty, but we also had new games like Scalebound. We had Sunset Overdrive. We had a section of indie games that they showed. So I really think they kind of spread it out quite a bit this year, actually.
This year they've actually listened to the community, to everybody, especially from last year's kind of disappointment of the conference that they had. They really listened to the gamers this time, kind of went all in on the games, which is great because that's really what we want to do is play games.
Yeah, it wasn't nearly as disappointing as it was last year. Not even in the same realm of disappointment. But I don't know. I get tired of hearing about Halo and Call of Duty all the time because I feel like a lot of times those are the only 2 games that people buy, and then they still go around, I'm a gamer, No, you only play these 2 games, and that's all you've ever played, and that's all you're gonna play.
Alright, so let's move on to Sony. They had a really good show last year where they released the PS4. What do you guys think of what they did this year?
I feel like it was kind of weak. A lot of the complaints last year's E3 was that Xbox spent too much time on TV and entertainment, and everybody praised PlayStation for just going game after game. Well, this year, flopped. Xbox, all they did was games, straight games for 90 minutes, and PlayStation's sitting there going into Vita TV and PlayStation Now and all this other stuff. I think they kind of lost gamers for at least a little while.
Well, what's up with all? There's a pattern going on here. Why is it with all the game stations that are doing the TV thing?
I think it's just because it's easy to appeal to a lot of people when all they want to do is it's no longer becoming about being a video game console. It's about being an entertainment center now. Like back in the day, it used to be you got this video game console and you played video games on it. You didn't watch TV from it. You didn't listen to the radio on it. You didn't get Netflix or nothing. Yeah. While that stuff is good and everything, focus on why you're here, like what you're meant to do. Like that's why a lot of people like the PS3 and the Xbox 360 is because they threw those things in there, not as part of you should have this if you're going to get this console, but as you can have this if you're going to get this console.
I get that, but the fact that they're trying to make a little bit more of a broader audience. Yes, you're still going to have all the video games that they're going to come out with and the better content because they're newer consoles, but you're also trying to get the audience who, they're getting the console for their kids so they can play video games, but so they can also hook up like their cable TV, have the Blu-ray player in there, and just have a couple different things other than just video games, so it's the whole family can use it and not just the central gamer.
So we were talking earlier about how all the game consoles are doing the TV thing. What about Vita TV? Do you think that's going to be worth it or not?
I don't know. I don't really think they explained it all that well. I mean, you have to have a PS4 to stream it with, so it's just really to have it in another room. And then they said you had to have a DualShock 3 controller. So if you didn't have a PS3 but you have a PS4, now you have to go out and buy a PS3 controller. It just doesn't seem to be that well thought out. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me.
Well, they only spent like 10 minutes doing it, so
there's a reason for that.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, they didn't want to repeat of last year with Microsoft, but we'll see how it goes for them.
They're really trying to push the Vita, and I think they just need to let it go because the Vita's dead. Nobody has it. Nobody.
Well, it is the only console that has a portable Skype, which I don't know why they can't do that.
People
for like
3 phones.
Well, yeah, like a phone, but it's the only portable game console. So, like, if you're like a younger kid who doesn't have a phone,
yeah,
but you have a console,
probably not.
Then again, what you got a Skype for?
That's true.
I think it's going to be a big flop, to be honest. I mean, with all the different kind of like, Apple TV, Amazon TV, PS TV, it's just, there's too many. It's a big market, but I mean, for what each of them do specifically, even Google has their little Chromecast. Because they all have like their specific things that they do, I think there's not a big enough audience, and I think that is just going to flop in comparison.
Well, Chromecast is actually just basically like a projector. You just take what you're doing on your...
Yeah, but essentially it's still doing half of what the other ones do.
Yeah.
I mean, on Apple TV, you can use an iPad or an iPhone or like an Apple computer and just stream it onto the TV. Essentially, they tried to do that in a cheaper way, and it pretty much worked. I mean, I have one. I don't use it that often because, I mean, I have like 3 other things that do the exact same thing, and that's why I think it's just going to flop. So,
yeah. I feel like the Vita is a good standalone handheld. Just leave the Vita alone. You just keep it, make games for it, and leave it alone. Don't try to integrate it with everything. Leave it where it is.
Well, I think like he said, the PS Vita is pretty much dead. Like, the games are just pretty much boring for it, and you don't have as much like usefulness of the controls on a PS Vita that you would have on like an actual controller. So the games that they can put out, they can't make too in depth because it wouldn't be playable. So I think the PS Vita should be just done with.
Yeah. But so that's the thing with all portable consoles. There comes a point where it should just die.
Yeah. I mean, Nintendo's got theirs, and theirs I don't think is really ever going to die for a while.
It's not.
But the PS Vita should just give up.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of Nintendo, what do you guys think about their conference?
Nintendo didn't have a traditional conference. They didn't go out on stage and have a live conference. It was all pre-recorded, and that allowed them to kind of get across the point they wanted. They did some goofy stuff. They did the Treehouse Live segment that they did, I think was really good because they were doing like 14-minute game demos for people, just showing people games. Whether or not you like those games is up to you, but those who did like those games like the 14-minute long demo or whatever. They're getting what they want. So
Nintendo's always going to have a basic dominion over the handheld market because Nintendo basically controls that. They controlled it back when gaming was just starting out. They're still basically losing the control of it, but they still have control of it today.
Yeah, I feel like Nintendo was really safe during this. Like they didn't take a lot of risks. They talked about Super Smash Brothers, fan favorite. Everyone's gonna love it. Everyone's gonna buy it. Everyone's gonna play it. And they They talked about Bayonetta, fan favorite. Everyone's gonna buy it. Everyone's gonna play it. And Yoshi's Woolly World, Yoshi fan favorite. Then they had Toad, which surprised me. That's one game that did surprise me, was Toad's game. I never thought Toad was gonna get a game.
Didn't he have a game though? No, he was a character in Super Mario Bros. 3. He was a character.
He's always been like a playable character. He's never just had his own game, not as far as I know.
Very odd.
Yeah, but I'm happy about that. But like I said, my favorite game that came out this year was Splatoon. So that almost makes me want to get a Wii U, but I have to see that.
Our final thoughts. What games do you guys want to play the most? Out of all the different groups, companies, which game do you want to play the most?
You know, I've always been a Call of Duty guy, so I'm going to have to give the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare a try. I don't know how I feel about the whole futuristic thing. I kind of miss playing my old World War II type setups, or the past. So we'll see. I know a lot of the trailers involve cloaking helicopters, and I don't know how I feel about that.
It was a good E3 all around. There wasn't really any one showstopper, but they had a lot of good stuff. Sunset Overdrive, I want to get in there, see some of those next-gen things they're going to do with that game, and get my hands on some new Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, Super Smash Brothers is going to be awesome.
Like I said, Splatoon, that's the game that I'm really looking forward to. Like I might just have to go out and get a Wii for that. I mean, other games too, but I really want to play it.
Definitely my favorites were either Assassin's Creed Unity because of the co-op that you're going to be able to do on there, just because I think that's something that's been just an idea that nobody's really used in years just because of online gameplay. I'm glad that they're bringing it back. But also, just because it looks amazing, I love the first one, Tomb Raider. The next Tomb Raider is going to be awesome.
Right, and thank you guys for watching and nerding out with us. I'm Blake Moore, and for more video game reviews and movies, and tech reviews, of course, check out TeenViewMagazine.com.
TeenView is an empowerment program that motivates teens to go forward in life and enables teens to do positive things in the community, therefore setting an example for their peers as well. Our plan is to use participating students representing all Wichita area high schools to impact the community by doing projects and activities. We plan to work with the community to host fun and educational events for the youth and to provide an avenue for the teen's voice to be heard. TeenView Magazine is a publication for teens by teens from a teen's point of view.
Battle Stations Gaming offers a unique digital experience with the best technology. Play, buy, sell, pre-order, and repair your games with us. We offer a full retail selection of video games and accessories, collectible card games, and more. Trade in your old games and receive 10% more than the competitors offer. Check our website, battlestationsgaming.com, for featured games and upcoming events, and be sure to like us on Facebook. Battle Stations Gaming, on the northeast corner of Central and Greenwich, where everybody knows your game.
Roll camera and sound.
Speed!
Speeding! Action!
What up, TVM world? I'm Malcolm Eugene.
And I'm Blake Moore.
And welcome to Hot Spots, where we venture to the most electrifying places in the city.
today we're at one of the hottest places to be during the summer, or any season for that matter, battle stations. But don't take my word for it. Come in and take a look for yourself.
The best thing about battle stations is you can play video games, old and new. From the N64 to the PS4, Battle Station has a vast variety to satisfy your gaming needs.
The way things work here is $5 for an hour and $20 for the whole day. How do you use this thing? Oh.
If you're a premium member, you get everything half off. And to become a premium member, it's only $15 a month, and you get a lot of other bonuses as well.
Also, Battle Station sells video games and video game accessories for cheaper prices than the other guys. Battle Station is also the place to be if you like to play card games. People that come to these doors are always playing the newest and coolest card games. Go fish.
Battle Stations also holds tournaments for all the competitive games. Kind of like TeenView's upcoming event, Battle of the Belts, coming up later this month.
They also have all-nighters for gamers who like to game till the sun comes up. Hit him right there.
You're welcome.
That's right, right there.
Well, I didn't die.
Battle Stations is the place to be for anyone with a passion for gaming, or anyone who just wants to hang with friends. Come on out to Battle Stations Gaming, a gamer's paradise.
Well, that concludes this edition of Hotspots.
For more videos,
game reviews,
blogs,
and much more,
please visit us at TeenViewMagazine.com.
I'm Blake Moore.
And I'm Malcolm Eugene. Back to you guys in the studio.
Fashion is my favorite topic, and E3 has plenty of it. One word, cosplay. I have here with me Sophie Jones to explain what cosplay is all about.
Cosplay is about dressing up as your favorite character, whether it's comic book, video games, whatever. Going to conventions with your friends and just being that character.
Okay, so first off, who are you dressed up as?
Lady Deadpool, Wanda Wilson from Marvel Comics, Merc with a mouth.
Okay, and did you make your costume?
I didn't. I put it together separately. I bought this from China. I bought this online, and this at Hot Topic actually.
Okay, for those who quite don't understand, what is your meaning of cosplay?
It's just going out with my friends and having a good time as my favorite character. A lot of people make their costumes. I'm going to attempt that soon, so it's just a good time, nerding out with your friends.
Okay, and why do you like to do this?
Just for fun. It's just fun.
Does Wichita have any conventions or events that you can attend?
We do have A-Fest. I haven't been myself, but I hear really good things.
What is your most memorable convention?
A-Con in Dallas. We go every year. It's a good time. A-Con is like, it was an anime convention, now it's just a pop culture convention, and they get a lot of celebrities like Yaya Han, so it's pretty awesome.
Do you have a favorite professional cosplayer?
I do, Yaya Han, and I actually got the chance to meet her and hang out with her a little bit.
Wow, that's really fun. So, do you have any advice for someone who wants to get started in this?
They should just do it. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Whether you're making it, buying it online, just do it.
Okay, what is the best costume that you've seen?
There's 3 people that travel together, but one is always Iron Man. It looks like he walks straight off the movie set. We saw him at Planet Comic-Con.
Okay, and what's the worst costume you've ever seen?
A 50-year-old man dressed as Wonder Woman.
Cosplay is pretty neat, and I'm sure people out there have just found a new hobby and a fun reason to dress up outside of Halloween. I'd like to thank Sophie for showing us what cosplay is all about.
Thank you for having me.
For more on fashion, check out my blog at TeenViewMagazine.com.
It's Bobana Mexican Grill. It is a family-owned restaurant. I think it's very special that my parents did this a family-owned restaurant because we come in here, it's ours, it is our restaurant, and we try twice as hard because we just want the best for our family, and it builds us together as a family. We come, all of us, my parents, me, my sister, my brother. One of us is making the burrito, one of us is being that cashier, and people see that too. They feel the happiness that we give to them too. We give it to all our hearts. Take their burrito and know that we make it with all our hearts.
Really good food here. I really like it a lot.
It's my first time making poblanos. It's great food, great authentic Mexican food.
Come to Poblanos. We're looking forward to serving you.
Digital Arts Education with Bethany College at Mindfire. Apply now.
Battle Stations Gaming offers a unique digital experience with the best technology in a clean, safe, and fun environment. We have over 1,000 games available on PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, Wii U, and more. Play for only $5 per hour or $20 per day. We also offer hosting for birthday parties, private lock-ins, and fundraisers. Check out our website, battlestationsgaming.com, for featured games and upcoming events, and be sure to like us on Facebook. Battle Stations Gaming on the northeast corner of Central and Greenwich, where everybody knows your game.
For this week's episode of TeenView TV. Don't forget to tweet us, like us, and respawn with us at www.teenviewmagazine.com. Until next time, TVM World, game over.
Sorry, not right. Did we film the cosplay thing yet?
Yes, sir, we did.
When?
Earlier today. It's over. We're closing up now.
This is not. We can't.
No, it's over. There's no cameras. The lights are off. It's time to go.
I came all the way here dressed like this. I look like a linking idiot.
That you do.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you.